Fresh Baked. We were adrift. This feels weird being here like this time. I feel like we should be done already. The day started an hour late. We lost an hour going to Dumbo twice. We're 2 hours behind schedule. We should be wrapping right now, Ian.
Schedule loosely.
Well, that's true, but still. Normally we're close to wrapping at this point. I'm fading.
Quiet.
We're like, what do you guys want to do?
Well, hopefully that lunch will kick in and you'll get a second one.
Well, man, that lunch was good. Ian, that was a good lunch. You know, yeah, let's go. We're gonna go to Frontierland.
Mark Twain.
There you go. It's time for some Mark Twain. I feel like I already need something sweet, snack-wise. Just don't even. That's one of my favorite things. You're just moving right along, and all of a sudden, okay, we're not
move around them.
We're not going.
Over. And you keep moving over. You're just going wider and wider for a turn. Before you know it, you're in a whole other.
Oh my God. Disneyland is just a case study in so much psychology and like just human behavior. It's fascinating. Okay. I love how everybody thinks they're so clever when they video bomb me. I'm like, dude, I get this all day. Okay. You were not the first to video bomb me, nor will you be the last. Oh, the Columbia is just boarded. It's gonna be a minute.
I know last night I thought I was
Wow. It is packed.
So is that good?
You know, we should go down Big Thunder Trail one of these days, Ian.
One of these days.
See what's going on down there?
No.
You know what? We gotta wait for the Columbia anyway. I think we're gonna turn right, Ian.
Well, you know, you're right about one thing, Master. Negotiations were short. That's because you won't be able to see anything, Mister.
Oh no!
I don't know what your problem is, Ian. You need to be more mindful of the Force. I don't sense anything. Everything feels normal.
Master, you think that must have been.
Oh, he's yelling at us. They're unfurling stuff behind us, Fresh Baked. Things are getting unfurled. Where was I?
There was a little kid who was.
Oh yeah,
cool on camera.
there was a little kid trying to video bomb me, but he couldn't. He was jumping up trying to get in the frame. I don't know if he got in there or not. Yeah, I never understood that whole exchange between Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, because first Qui-Gon's like,
So,
you need to shut up. Everything's fine.
okay, so my interpretation is initially Obi-Wan sensing the larger, greater danger, right, of the trap.
Yeah.
Of not just the trap there, but
And Qui-Gon says, I don't feel anything. I don't sense anything at all.
because Qui-Gon's paying more attention to the moment, the living moment-to-moment force, not the grandeur. There's some big evil coming for him.
Yeah.
Right? That was the.
And
that was the Obi says I should be mindful of the future. Obi says yes, but not at the expense of the moment.
yes. Yes.
That was
fair point.
That was the idea. That Obi-Wan was sensing the greater threat with Maul and Sidious off in the future.
Still though, it's not like.
You're saying this doesn't feel right. Obi-Wan's like, no, we're fine, we're good.
But then.
And then there was
in the moment, in almost the same moment though, he says, "Yes, I sense something." Whatever he says, I forget. Oh my gosh!
After they've been waiting for a while, he's like, "Is it in their nature to make us wait this long?" He's like, "No, this is strange."
You know what I think?
The Viceroy.
I think Qui-Gon was just trying to be right. because he's like he disagreed with them both times.
I mean, a lot about the prequels is showing that the Jedi had lost their way and then had wrong about a lot of stuff. So
Yeah. Okay, so can we even get over there?
I mean, you just walk past the people.
Let's walk past the people, Ian.
The areas to see what's going on.
You called it, Ian.
Yeah.
I can't say
The
nothing.
negotiations were short.
Negotiations were short.
They've thrown out the ventilation shaft.
You know what we need to do is find a completely useless sidekick. I think that's our next order of business.
I swear to God, if you say Rose, I'm gonna beat you so bad.
What? I don't think Rose is useless.
I'm just making sure, because
No, I wouldn't say that.
earlier this week when they announced that there's gonna be a new Star Wars animated show called Star Wars Resistance,
yeah.
I was like, oh, I hope maybe Rose and Paige will show up. Someone's like, no, the Jar Jar, and I immediately muted them. I'm like,
Rose is Jar Jar?
yeah, I was like, in this house, we do
What?
not disrespect Rose like that.
No.
We do not disrespect Rose, and I muted them instantly.
Who would compare Rose to Jar Jar?
Yeah,
That's asinine.
I was like, don't come for Kelly Marie Tran like that.
Hey, let's take a look at over here real quick. Are they doing their wash?
What?
Why does it look all soapy?
Thunder's just churning up the water?
Ian, remember that one time we were here and there was a train that came out of there and there was a bear cleaning himself?
No, because that's before my lifetime.
And then the train would go over here.
Yeah, I wasn't
called
alive then.
Rainbow Caverns and
I've seen the Mickey Mouse short where they go to the Rainbow Cavern.
yeah.
That
So, don't you remember that the one time the train would go right by here and over here, and there was these rocks, and they would sort of oscillate. Remember that? We had so much fun that day.
See, was this when you were 10? Because I don't remember that. But for real though, because Thunder opened in the 80s. Mine Train was long gone by the
Yes.
time I was born.
Yes, it was. I don't remember ever going on the mine train.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
It's literally impossible for me to have memories of it. So
I should remember. I remember going on adventures through inner space.
I have memories of the old subs.
Yeah?
Like fake ones. But I have memories.
Yes, I have memories of the subs too.
Yeah.
And thinking, I was a little scared.
I remember thinking it was pretty cool. Like, even if I understood it wasn't actually diving, like I'm on a submarine that is actually technically underwater. This is cool.
Technically.
I'm looking at set, like it's through water. That's cool.
Yeah. But this is cool too.
Yes.
I love Big Thunder. I love this whole thing. Tony Baxter, did you know that this thing was shelved for like 10 years before they finally built it?
Hank?
Yeah, it was going to be, originally it was a design, I've been doing homework. Originally it was going to be a design, or similar to a design they were going to do with, what was it, Pirates of the Caribbean and Walt Disney World before Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, Western River Expedition.
That.
God, I wish that had happened.
They said he was going to put this right on top of that.
That was another really ambitious thing. Sort of how the indie project was going to be several rides going into one thing. That was a similar thing where they're going to look. We'll have the main railroad, Thunder, and this Western River Expedition, which go through, but that didn't happen. Probably because it was a really big project, but also people are like, we think Florida should have Pirates of the Caribbean.
Exactly.
And
see, this is what I'm talking. Like, people want to complain about Disney. Yeah, you can't make a new thing, or you just keep repeating. That's what they literally begged Disneyland or Walt Disney World to put in a Pirates. Begged.
Yeah.
And you got one.
It's not as good.
It's not as good. It's not as good, and you don't have the Western River Expedition. You have nobody to blame but yourselves, Disneyland fans or fans of Disney World. And you have nobody to blame but yourselves for Epcot, in my opinion. I know people want to get on me about that, but
I think that's a bit of both, because Epcot did need updating, but the problem is they went so drastic they just scrapped and overhauled stuff completely. Like
people didn't go, Ian. They didn't go.
It was hopping in the 80s. That people were going.
I don't think so. To the actual attractions, what was the wait time for Maelstrom?
See, the problem is these rides were high capacity, so it kept wait times down.
Still.
Right?
Compare the wait times to Frozen to Maelstrom. That's all you need to know. You know what I mean?
People don't care about learning and that being fun.
People don't. No, they don't care about learning.
It's a shame. Because
They don't. I can't argue with that. Hey, the Mark Twain's here. Let's go get on it.
I think we may have just missed it.
I don't think so.
Mark Twain is not just the name of a river or a great American art. It also means the water here is too fast. That means
There's a little construction work going on over there, Ian.
What?
They've walled off the Stage Door Cafe seating area. Yeah, totally.
That's a lot of seating.
That is a lot of seating.
No, it might just be I guess tiling it might not be the right word, but it could be flooring.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to point out interesting.
Or they're just gonna rip out that tree.
I would hope not.
Let's rip out that tree, you guys. That tree's getting in the way of our seating.
More trees and planters, the better.
I agree.
And
Like
topiaries. Topiaries.
topiaries, absolutely. Pirates of the Caribbean's officially closed.
So I think like either mid or early June.
A solid month, right?
Yeah, it's at least until June, but I'm not sure if it's mid or early June.
Yeah. It's weird not having it open. I don't like it when it's not open.
No, and it's going to make other cruises a little bit longer.
Yep.
And that's all those people that aren't in line or the right of Pirates got to go somewhere else.
That's right. Everybody's gonna go to Haunted Mansion now.
All the more reason Mansion's going to need a queue expansion soon.
You tweeted about that today.
Yes.
And somebody tweeted back that they're maybe working on that.
Someone messaged me to say that's something Disney's aware of. Like they're aware that.
I'm sure they gotta be. I mean, come on, you get this thing bottlenecking at the right time of year, it's ridiculous.
Even just during holiday time.
Yeah, right.
That's why my best, armchair engineer thought would be use the old Pet Cemetery space.
Is that enough to do anything with though?
Yeah, there's enough to fit plenty of switchbacks and some landscaping.
Maybe one, right?
And the way you'd get people back there's a gap of space between the actual mansion facade and the berm.
Yeah.
There's a tool shed in the way, and the plans are remove some of that, and you have enough space for in and out.
Yeah.
So you can get people into that extra queue and out. And that would at least not be a substantial increase in queue space. At least to get people out of the main garden area most times of the year. Right?
She's having fun at Disneyland. Yeah. So is he. Oh, wait, did we just get, what do they call that move? When you do the... Is that a muffin? Hey, okay, that's even better. Even better, I like it.
Yeah, Mansion is in the garden right now.
Look at that.
It's in the fountain garden right now.
That is just
It's messy.
crazy town. And yet we managed here for 50 years doing this.
We're now passing Fowler's Hall. This is home.
I mean, it's not perfect, but it works. It doesn't have to be huge. Like, it's just, they're experts at making an optimal use of a little space, whereas they've got all that space at Walt Disney World. They can't always get it right.
To carry the stars and stripes. The most famous landmark in this area is Splash Mountain, named for the fact that everyone seems to have a splash.
Except the mountain's called Chicken Pin Hill, not Splash Mountain.
Do you know, also doing homework on this, do you know why they call it Splash Mountain?
Because everyone has a splash and good time.
No.
And one of those
This was one of the first projects.
Oh, you mean like actual?
Actually.
Oh, no, no.
This was one of the first projects, Splash Mountain, by Tony Baxter, that Eisner approved. And he said, that sounds great, as long as you can guarantee me that it'll be the highest and the fastest, and the steepest.
Flume, at least at the
Flume.
time it opens.
He said, and Tony said, yeah, we can do that. Here comes the dropper right here. And then he says, but then we're going to call it Zippity something. He says, I don't want that name. We got a new movie coming out starring Daryl Hannah called Splash.
The mermaid one.
The mermaid movie. So can you let's just call it like Splash Mountain. Maybe you can have a little mermaid down there, in the water scene, splashing about.
Oh boy.
So we can thank him for approving Splash Mountain, but not for...
There's some really good stuff that happened to the parks with Eisner and some not so good.
Right, it almost
really
died. I'll give you that. The park was in bad shape when he took over, and he learned how to make money out of this place.
There were some really good decisions and some really not good decisions.
This was Splash Mountain.
One of the good decisions was letting Animal Kingdom be Joe Rohde's project and let him have...
They should make more projects, Joe Rohde projects, if you ask me.
like that was definitely something that was made to to compete with things like Busch Gardens and stuff in Florida. But instead of just doing it the way they did Hollywood Studios, they said no. Well, I don't know if they said no, but the point is they gave it to a guy who had a passion to make it something that actually means something. And because he's been so involved over the past 20 years, it's one of the few parks that actually really retain its mission statement.
Yeah, for sure. Totally.
Still hold on to that.
All right, we gotta do some Star Wars land. Oh my gosh, Ian, look at.
Taking in the breathtaking view.
All right, where's the trees to block my view of that?
Just a tree.
Do I have it? I can't tell if I have it in frame.
Stunning rock formation.
Look at that. That looks fantastic. That's Star Wars, man.
It does, but it's also that one bit on the model that, remember, I said I was worried about being
It's
That's the big tower. I get why it's there. It's a forced perspective things from the ground and gives these big building on the cliff.
How did they get that much further ahead than the one that popped up, like this one here, that popped up?
That one, the steelwork has been up for like over several months.
Right, but that's almost finished looking. That looks so, like...
Structurally, yes, I'm sure there's a lot of detail and color that still needs to go on.
Wow, that's just fantastic.
I don't remember. I was just like, look, I don't remember the same, but I remember it.
I mean, you can't take your eyes off it, right? Like, oh, I just want to look at that the whole time. That's all I want to look at. That's that guy's hand, too. They, a little bit. Is that Savage Ben? It is.
Yeah.
He's gonna rock the boat. Oh my God. Very crowded over there. I think that's where the muffins are that we saw earlier.
Yeah, the other one goes trick teaching, like,
what are they learning?
My sense is kind of like when jobs have like team building
Right.
stage. It's like that.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Like, hey, we're gonna do a thing that makes us, think about trust and friendship, but in a very corporate way.
Well, this was lovely. Oh wait, I gotta get this over here.
There's
Ready and one speed. And all passengers, stand by to go ashore.
Stand by to go ashore. Look, this dude's got it right. He's just chilling on Tom Sawyer's Island with a bag of Cheetos, I think, with his Stitch ears, just watching the traffic go by.
Yeah.
That's doing Disneyland. Way to go, man. Nailed it. My hero.
哎，手机都没有了，我操！
Which way are we going to?
I don't know yet. Oh, there we go. Man, that's just Disneyland. This is we're at Disneyland.
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and we'll see you next time. Fresh Baked!